welcome to this YouTube channel once again. For new viewers, kindly click the subscribe button and don't forget to click the notification bell icon as well, so you get notified each time a video drops on this page. Don't forget to check out our previous videos on comparative anatomy of vertebrates and also our videos on surface anatomy. Today we will be looking at the development of the urinary system. So the urinary system is composed of a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, bladder and the urethra. These components together, they regulate the volume and composition of body fluids and also removal of waste from the blood. In the development of the urinary system, the development is closely related to the development of the reproductive system, particularly during the earlier stages where they develop from the same origin. However, the urinary system develops ahead of the reproductive system. A region of intermediate mesoderm known as the urogenital ridge gives rise to these structures, which is the urinary system. Now, looking at the development of the kidney, in the embryo, the kidneys they develop from three overlapping sequential systems: the pronephros, the mesonephros, and the metanephros. All these are all derived from the urogenital ridge. The first of this system is rudimentary and non-functional. The second may function for a short time during early fetal period. The third forms the permanent functional kidney. What I'm trying to say here is that the pronephros is non-functional, while the mesonephros they function for a short time, which is usually during the early fetal period. Then the metanephros they form the permanent kidney. And looking at the pronephric kidney, the pronephros they appear in the 4th week of development, and the development begins in the cervical region of the embryo. Also, there are segmented divisions of the intermediate mesoderm forms the tubules known as the nephrotomes. Total, we have 6 to 10 pairs of nephrotomes that are formed, and these tubules they join into the pronephric duct, which is a duct that extends from the cervical region to the cloaca of the embryo. Then look caudally, which is inferiorly to the pronephros. First, the presence of the pronephric duct induces nearby intermediate mesoderm in the thoracolumbar region to form the mesonephric tubules. Then these tubules they receive a tuft of capillaries from the dorsal aorta, allowing the filtration of blood, and they drain into the mesonephric duct, which is a continuation of the pronephric duct. Then they act as a primitive excretory structure in the embryo, with most tubules regressing by the end of the 2nd month. And looking at the metanephric kidney, the metanephros they form the definitive kidney, and they appear at the 5th week of development and become functional around the 12th week. Then the uteric board forms the mesonephric duct, which makes contact with a caudal region of intermediate mesoderm. Collectively, this blastema forms the metanephric system, which has 2 components. 2 components are the collecting system and the excretory system. The collecting system is derived from the uteric board, and the excretory system is derived from the metanephric blastema. Development of the ureter. Looking at the development of the ureter, at the 5th week of development, the uteric board arises as a diverticulum from the renal pelvis. Then the infundibulae, the calyces, and the collecting tubules, which will provide a conduit for urine drainage in the matured kidney. This process is known as the induction of the kidney. Development of the urinary bladder and urethra. The bladder and urethra of the urinary system they are derived from the cloaca, and in the 1st to 7th weeks of development, the cloaca is divided into 2 parts by the ureter septum. The urogenital sinus, which is anterior, divided into 3 parts. We have the upper part of the urethral sinus, which forms the bladder. we have the pelvic part, which forms the entire urethra and some of the reproductive tract in females. Then we have the prosthetic and membranous urethra in males. Then we also have the phallic/caudal part, which forms part of the female reproductive tract, and the spongy urethra in males. Still on the development of the urinary bladder and urethra, we have the anal canal, which is posterior. The urinary bladder is initially drained by the allantois. Then, however, it is obliterated during fetal development and becomes a fibrous cord called the ureters. Then, a remnant of the ureters can be found in adults. The medial umbilical ligament, which connects the apex of the bladder to the umbilicus. Then, as the bladder develops from the urogenital sinus, it absorbs the caudal part of the mesonephric duct, also known as the Wolfram duct, as I said earlier, and becoming the trigone of the bladder. Yes, this is all we should know about the development of the urinary system. Hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like and share our videos, and also your comments.